Guys, in today's video, I'm bringing you kind of something interesting. We're going to be taking a look at the highest win rate champions in the China server. So we're going to be looking at all the roles and what champions have the best win rates, and we're going to be taking a look at some other statistics as well, which I think is quite interesting. So yeah, let's get right on into it. This is the website. I'll put the website at the top of the description, so if you guys do want to check it out on your own, you can. Just to keep in mind, guys, this is translated in English, as you can see. This is how the website will look, but I have it on English so I could kind of maneuver a little bit more easier. So yeah, we're going to be taking a look at a bunch of different things. So to first start off with this website, this statistic right here shows us the win rates for the roles from diamond and above, masters and above. This is grandmaster, and then this is challenger. Okay, that's what that is. And then this is baron lane, and then these are the other roles, right? So let's first take a look at kind of some general diamond and above statistics. So this is for baron lane. We have Kale as the highest winning win rate. This also shows you the appearance rate, and what that means is how often the champion's picked, and then the ban rate. So as you can see, the ban rate is really not that high at all. It's no one bans Kale. Like, no one goes into a ranked games like, oh my god, if they pick Kale, I'm gonna freak out. But yeah, it's a decent appearance rate. But yeah, pretty crazy. 54% win rate. Makes a lot of sense in diamond tier, because in diamond elo, not much people know how to punish Kale in the Baron lane. So if you scale, we all know how much of a monster Kale can be when she gets into the late game. Shen, I think, is also makes a lot of sense. Shen's ultimate is very powerful. His taunt, he's a great tank, makes a lot of sense. Tristana, pretty interesting seeing Baron Tristana. As you can see, the appearance rate is really small. Obviously, no one bans Tristana, but 53% win rate. Very interesting. It really makes me want to kind of try Tristana in the Baron lane and see, is it really that good? Obviously, Tristana is a really strong late game carry once you scale into late game, and plus I guess it's kind of hard for you to get ganked, I would say, because you could always jump away. Vayne, classic. We know Vayne to be a decent Baron laner, which is interesting. And then Mundo, and then obviously you can see a bunch of the other statistics, but we're just taking a look at the top 5. So very interesting. So we got Kale, Shen, Tristana, Vayne, Mundo for the diamond and above. So for the jungle, we have a Mumu, which is very interesting to see. I think a Mumu is a little bit of a secret pick right now. Very strong in my opinion. 54% win rate, which is pretty good. Pretty decent appearance rate, and obviously no one bans Mumu. So anyone in the jungle, hey, maybe this is time to abuse a Mumu. I recommend you guys, there's actually a video that Hell's Devil uploaded very recently. It was a Mumu game. I actually recommend you guys to watch it. You could really see the power of a Mumu in that video. Next up, Shen jungle. I think Shen's in a really interesting spot right now. He's pretty strong, so this also makes sense to me. Mundo again. Mundo is very interesting. I've not personally seen enough Mundo jungle to really know if it's this good, but then again, he is a third. We got Tryndamere. I don't really get why Tryndamere is this high. I don't really go against much good Tryndamere, so I don't know if he's really this much of a menace in the jungle. But then again, this is at a pretty decent appearance rate, so to have this win rate is pretty impressive. And Morgana jungle. Morgana makes a lot of sense. Morgana has a great jungle clear. She's very safe and passive to play. Her wave clear is great as well. 52% win rate, lower appearance rate, but look at that ban rate. I mean, oh my god, look at this Tryndamere ban rate as well. That's actually crazy high on these two champions, so that's also interesting to take a look at. Now we're gonna get into the mid lane. And also, guys, keep in mind this data was updated March 3rd. Okay, March 3rd of this year, so that's when it was updated. So makes sense. Zeri, most broken champion right now in the game. I've been telling you guys this even after the nerfs. Champ's so broken. I mean, look at the ban rate, 45%. makes a bunch of sense to me. Appearance rate is so low because of how often this champion's banned. Kale in the mid lane again with the 54% win rate. Another late game carry that just scales really, really hard. We all been knowing this. Brand third place, which is very crazy. I mean, look at this statistics right here. This is very interesting. Brand 53% win rate. 12% appearance rate, which is pretty high. And look at that ban rate. Wow, 17, almost 18%, practically 18% ban rate, which is actually really, really crazy. And I think definitely I need to test out some more brand. I love playing brand. I think I'm a very great brand player, but to see this win rate, I guess, is very interesting. Annie, super annoying champion, very low appearance rate and very low ban rate. No one really cares about this champion, but 53% win rate's pretty good. And as we can see, Morgana again in the mid lane with a very high ban rate, decent appearance, and decent win rate. Wait, I'm curious if the appearance. Okay, wait. So Morgana is definitely played more in the mid lane on China than in the jungle. As you can see, jungle only 1.2% appearance rate. Very interesting list. Let's take a little bit of scroll. You guys could definitely check this out on your own time. I want you guys keep in mind of Zoe. Okay, keep in mind of Zoe. As we're gonna go through the other tiers. So boom, ADCs, let's go, baby. Zarya again, 45% ban rate. As you can see, the appearance rate of Zarya in the ADC role is a lot higher than Zarya in the mid lane for obvious reasons, because it's an ADC champ. Perfect, amazing win rate. I'm telling you guys, Zarya's broken right now. If you're not spamming Zarya to get free wins when it's available, you're missing out big time. Very crazy to see Corki actually here. As you can see, very low ban rate, very low appearance rate, but insanely high, like pretty decent win rate in my opinion. It's a pretty good win rate for Corki. I never felt like Corki was that good right now in ranked. So I mean, it's not too much of a crazy thing, but look at that difference. 55%, everything else is in the 50s. So it looks like all the other ADCs are fairly even. You know, we got Jhin, Tristana, and Caitlyn, you know, Caitlyn with a crazy appearance rate. To have actually, you guys, I would say Caitlyn is actually better than Tristana and Jhin, just for having such a high win rate with such a higher appearance rate. So that means this is pretty crazy to see this type of number with this much of an appearance rate in the games. So looks like Caitlyn definitely a strong pick right now for people to be rocking. So yeah, pretty standard list right here. Let's take a look at supports. Very crazy. Janna, very low appearance rate with a very low ban rate, but decent win rate. Blitz with a very high appearance rate with 52% win. Bro, I mean, Soraka makes a lot of sense to me. Soraka's really broken. Nami's really great. Braum being this up here is actually quite interesting to see. So yeah, very interesting. But yeah, this is just for a diamond and above, guys. For this, that's what we were just taking a look at. Now, if on your own you guys want to take a look at masters and grandmasters, you can. But we're gonna take one last look at challenger. So this is what the challenger win rates are. Okay, so as you can see, it's completely different. Look at this list, look at here. So now we're looking at challenger. Okay, so for all the high elo players and what they're playing, this is what we're rocking. Singe with a 56% win rate. Wow, this is extremely high in challenger elo. Insane. Very low appearance rate, very low ban rate, but wow, 56%, that is very high. Camille, very broken champion, 53% win rate. Insane champion. I mean, appearance rate is insanely good. Ban rate's insanely high. I mean, in my opinion, I would say that this means that Camille's the most broken Baron laner right now. Even though Singe has a higher percent win rate, but because of this appearance rate, you could just tell that Camille is just very strong. Singe, very interesting to see here. I mean, not Singe. Sion, very interesting to see this here. I don't play against much Scions on NA, but 52% win rate is pretty decent. Olaf top, something I don't see much in NA either. So looks like they do like their Olaf top in China. And lastly, we have Shen, which is quite interesting. 52% win rate, very low ban rate, very low appearance rate. What's crazy to see here is actually Aatrox in 6th. I thought Aatrox would be much higher on this tier list. I mean, on this win rate list, because I think the champion's insanely broken. I mean, you could see how often the champion's banned, 50% ban rate. You got a very high appearance rate and only a 51% win rate. So I guess Aatrox is in a decent spot. Champion is hard, needs resources, needs a good composition around him in order to excel. So I guess that makes sense. Riven being very low is interesting. But yeah, okay. Yeah, you do not see Tristana Baron lane here anymore. All right, let's take a look at jungle. Boom, baby. We got Aatrox. This actually makes a lot of sense to me. Aatrox does not need to go through the laning phase or go against any hard matchups. He could just farm up. As you can see, 50% ban rate, 2% appearance rate in the jungle, and 53% win rate. That makes a lot of sense. It's actually very interesting. Aatrox should be a laner, but instead is in the jungle. I wonder how Riot feels about that. But yeah, Rengar, great champion. I think Rengar is very OP in ranked, actually. So this makes a lot of sense to me. 53. Basically, actually, guys, see, this is what I want to show you guys. This actually means that Rengar has a higher win rate than Aatrox. Like, technically, Rengar should be rank 1 because look at this, a way higher appearance rate. So there's more games of Rengar, and only to be 1% below the to be down 0.01% with such a higher appearance rate is actually crazy. So Rengar, very dominant jungler. So that's good to see. Amumu, interesting, very a pocket pick, but it's definitely climbing the ranks. So if you haven't started using that tech, the Amumu tech, then definitely do it. And if you want to watch a great video on it, I recommend watching Hell's Devil's most recent Amumu video. It's a very great one. Next up, we got Zed and Diana. Very close. Very close. Basically the same stats, kind of. Diana has a higher appearance rate, but Zed has an extremely high ban rate. I think Zed's very broken champion. So to see him being banned this much makes a lot of sense to me. Makes a lot of sense to me, actually. So yeah, let's take a look at the mid lane. Wow, we have Singed in the mid lane. Insane. 56% win rate, very low appearance rate though, very low ban rate. And I told you guys, keep your eye on Zoe. Look at Zoe in the higher elos. It spikes up at the top. Spikes up at the top with a 78% ban rate. I think the highest we've seen today just now. Decent appearance rate for how much it's banned. 56% win rate. Insane. Asol being this high, very interesting. Has a higher appearance rate than Singed, which is actually impressive. But yeah, 54% win rate, pretty crazy. Obviously no one bans Asol, so I guess Asol is pretty decent pick, guys, in Challenger. Annie, again, very interesting. It's kind of like me seeing a Mumu in the jungler tier. It's like not something you think of that often. And then we also have Kassadin, which is a great late game carry. Very strong. Wow, look at Pyke. I don't know how Pyke is up here at 6th, but I guess it's good. Let me just take an interesting look. Yeah, Kale is very bad when it comes to higher elo because people actually know how to punish it, you know. So let's take a look at ADC, baby. We got Zeri again, 56% win rate, 16% appearance rate. Look at that ban rate, almost 70%. That's how you know Zoe and Zeri are just broken right now. MF still to this day is rocking the 51% win rate. Very, I guess, high win rate for this champion, which means I need to play her some more, see how she feels. Wow, we have Vayne at number 3, which is also crazy, but a 50% win rate is not too impressive, but pretty high appearance rate with a decent ban rate. Ezreal, I've been telling you guys Ezreal's S plus tier, so makes sense seeing Ezreal here. 19% appearance rate, very popular champion, very rarely banned. And we also have Quirky with a 50% win rate, very low appearance rate with a very low ban rate. Let's just take a little bit more of a look. Draven coming in at 6, very interesting. Xayah, wow, to see Jhin this low is very sad to see, because I feel like Lucian's a very strong champion, but I guess it makes sense that Lucian got that first ability buff because I guess he hasn't been doing good. Seeing Jin this low is very interesting. Even Kaisa, and wow, even Caitlyn. Do not play Caitlyn in higher elo, I guess. So I guess stick with these champions, guys. I think I'm gonna play a lot more MF and Vayne maybe. They look like they're quite good right now. So yeah, now let's look at support. We see Janna again, 53, almost 54% win rate, pretty decent appearance rate. Very interesting ban rate. We have Ashe support. As you can see, Ashe support makes an appearance in the challenger role, at challenger ranks, because it's a lot harder of a support to play compared to the other ones. So to see Ashe up here makes a lot of sense. Very strong support. I'm actually surprised that Janna is as high as she is on this list. Greg is coming in at 3rd place. Makes a lot of sense. Blitzcrank 4th place. So I guess Blitzcrank is a pretty decent champion. And looks like we got Thresh in here as well. It's very interesting to see these enchanters quite low, especially Karma quite low. But maybe it's because she has such a high appearance rate. That's why her win rate's a lot lower. Because then again, we're kind of just looking off win rate. What's the worst support? Okay, so do not play Seraphine. Wow, Galio 45%. Yumi out of 47. Wow. Is Yumi really that like Sona's higher than Yumi? That's crazy. That is very, very crazy. But there you guys have it, man. There you guys have it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this little interesting video. Taking a look at the highest win rate champions in Wild Rift China server, which is the current world champions are from China. So this is obviously the place you want these stats from anyway. So let me know your guys' thoughts on these win rates, and what surprised you, what made a lot of sense to you, and make sure to check out this website on your own, because it does update pretty often. So you could get a new set of stats to check, and let me know if you guys would like to see me do a breakdown on this later when it gets updated, especially on the new patches. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here, guys. We are literally only like 70 subs away from 50K. Like, we are going to hit it. So I'm super excited for that. I've been having a great time with content recently. The shorts have been going crazy. The videos have been going crazy. So thank you guys for everything. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.